So now we're going to go a little bit more in depth into the VAC model because it is really one of the most widely used inventories out there. The history of the VAC model began in the 1960s as a movement, but the idea itself is over 100 years old. As we mentioned in the beginning slides, learning styles are always changing and evolving to what we discover about our learners, so this is one of those. So the first part of VARC or VAC is visual, which is using pictures and videos as learning tools. So these are students that do better when they either see pictures or graphs and they learn from videos. So it can be possible that these students are better at learning through movies or presentations in that sense. For auditory learners, it's using listening to better understand through lectures or podcasts. They don't need that visual piece. They serve better when they don't see anything and they kind of focus on one sense and one sensory thing, and that's hearing. And they do that better. Sometimes they're better lecture observers, and you might find that these students kind of write a lot of things down as they're listening to you and their heads are kind of down. That can be a great indicator as for an auditory learner, so it's important to keep that kind of thing in mind for those types of students. I'm going to skip read and write for a minute and go to kinesthetic because visual, auditory, and kinesthetic is the original VAC model. So we'll go over kinesthetic, which is using your hands-on tools and assignments to understand material. So this means in math class providing blocks for counting, or in social studies providing a physical globe that students can look at. And this really helps in the library because we can hand students books, physical books that they can page through, and sometimes even just that can satisfy their kinesthetic needs. The fourth one that was added on later is read and write. This uses reading and writing materials to better understand information. So what this means is, are students better at physical texts? Are they better with representations and flowcharts and Venn diagrams, things of that nature?